I'm Lyla.
And I'm Nikki.
And welcome back to Dysfunctional Diaries.
Diary entry 24.
Diary to confess our sins, boost our egos, and put the fun back in dysfunctional.
Wow.
Wow.
You know what's funny?
What?
Lucky number 24.
Oh my. Oh God.
As soon as you said it, I was like, not Lila's golden year.
My golden year was my 23rd.
No, but the golden year for you is going to be 24.
You're right. Okay.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for
Uh-huh.
tuning into Dysfunctional Diaries. We come to you back in the studio, back in the building.
Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Today we're going to be talking about a lot of things from, well, this episode, let's be real, it's a crush episode.
Yeah.
It's about crushes. We have some very awkward, embarrassing, relatable, funny, downright probably shouldn't share stories about having crushes. So we're going to dive into everything from the butterflies in your stomach to the complexities of mixed signals.
Yeah.
We're going to share all of those stories and insights and some advice on the thrilling and sometimes treacherous path to having a crush.
Yeah.
Welcome, DD family.
Oh
Welcome. Before we get into everything, let's just tap into obsessions because we know that's what the girls love. Go ahead.
Yeah. My obsessions this week is Halloween.
Oh.
I know it's very random.
July.
It's July,
Yeah.
and I get to go to a little Halloween convention at the end. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really excited. And it's just like Horror Nights updates that I have coming up on my YouTube. And so I'm really excited about this little convention that I go to. You know what's weird? I'm always on this side, so you guys only see this side of my tattoos. I have like a whole
She's got a whole
Halloween sleeve on this side. You know.
So cute. I want you guys to know when Lila got that big ass jack-o'-lantern thing, the skeleton on her arm, we were all like holding our breath. Like we were all like,
it was like,
but now it's a part of her.
It was weird because I was, I just told you I was getting a tattoo. I showed you,
but like,
I know. Well, this is my third tattoo, by the way. This skeleton is my like third or fourth one.
She went through a phase there.
This is like my biggest tattoo besides the one on my back, and I remember like vividly Nikki being like, I showed her and she goes, wow, it's really big.
It's really big.
I was like, well, yeah.
I didn't know what I was expecting, but I was not expecting it to be that big. But now it's like such a part of her. By the way, did I tell you yesterday when we were in the bathroom at Dodger Stadium, we saw a girl and we literally said, that literally is Lila.
Really?
Yes. She had long black like middle part hair. She had sleeve tattoo like on her arms, and she had long nails, and it was giving like the outfit was a little bit older you though. It was giving like a van, like she was wearing a van.
Yeah.
She was wearing like a track pants.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying? But like everything else from the side was giving so you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, okay, Halloween obsession.
Yeah, I'm getting back into it. I'm really excited.
Yeah. My obsession has been, which is like, please, if you're one of these girlies, DM me because I need. I'm on Twitter like a fiend, just trying to like find someone that knows what I'm talking about. Love Island this season is my obsession. Like I downloaded a VPN so I can't. Okay, it comes on Hulu like 2 days later.
Yeah.
Twitter, TikTok, and everything has been ruining
all
it for me.
Page.
I literally had to get a VPN so it thinks I'm in London all the time. Like, literally, I Google stuff and London stories come up because literally my computer says I'm in London.
Yeah.
So I can watch it in real time on ITV.
Oh, my God.
And literally today I watched it in real time
Were you having,
on
like,
ITV.
like a panic attack about what was going on?
Oh, my God. Casa Amor.
Oh,
It's Casa Amor.
Casa Amor so much.
If you know anything about Love Island, Casa Amor is where all of the relationships that have been built over the season get tested to the max. And it is the most anxiety-inducing. It's why Lyla won't watch the show. I mean, I guess I'm a sadist or something because, like, it's literally self-inflicted pain.
I literally, it's the worst thing to watch. Someone get their heart crushed. It's
Lyla,
devastating.
You would eat this Casa Amor, like, recoupling was the craziest I've ever seen. And I just want you to know, the girls are up.
I just like,
it was
the girls this time?
The girls were up, which never happens. It's usually like the men coming back with the new person and like the girls are harper. Oh My God, I had to rewind many a time just to see the look on some of these men's faces. And yeah, it is the most insane season I've watched. It's season 10. I've watched nearly all of them, and this is by far, I literally, I had an acai bowl next to me, and I have white sheets, and I literally hit it like this, and it splattered on my white sheets.
Oh my God.
Like, out of just, panic,
I understand. That's, stressful.
Anyway, Love Island is my new obsession. I'm on Twitter like nobody's business. If you look at my Twitter likes or retweets right now, it's all Love Island. My hashtag, my recents, all Love Island. If anybody hasn't seen it, it's the greatest reality show that I think I've ever watched besides Real World and Jersey Shore.
I feel like I hate shows like that when it's glorified cheating. They're like, you know what? If you cheat,
but
it's not our problem.
Cheating because they're not in relationships.
Right.
But also the other side of the coin is they are in there with each other 24/7. A day feels like 4 because they don't have phones and stuff. So those relationships and things that go on there probably feel a lot more intense than if you were in the real world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Love is Blind. The families are how can you feel this way? And you're when there's not a lot of people around you. Yeah. You're talking to this one person about things you want.
It's really a show where you're really going between it's a moral tester, it's
it
is this cheating, is this okay, is this whatever, and I don't know, man, it's just been the most wild ride. But yeah, so shall we get into the premise of this week?
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I wrote things down that happened to me throughout this weekend because it was a 5-day weekend.
Yeah.
And I needed to share them with you because it was I literally have it as manic weekend notes. Mm-hmm. And let me tell you, look at all this.
Oh my God.
I swear to God, this has happened.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't know how I got here, but I'm on Disney adult TikTok. Oh. And I watch them through and through.
Is it it's vlog?
It's grown men and women pin hunting, ear searching.
No, I used to pin hunt.
I love
when I was 9. No, I haven't pin hunted in a long time.
Also, I have become extremely delusional, maxed out delusion.
Okay.
Because I get these certain TikTok videos on my For You pages of my mans.
You've been sending us so many headshot TikToks.
And I start going, oh my God, he wants me.
You're this is him sending his energy to me.
That's also what I wrote, manifesting so desperately hard. I'm not kidding, manifesting.
That it has to work. I mean,
something has to work.
The idea is would your brain let you think those thoughts if there wasn't a possibility? Or is that just me feeding into your delusion?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, and then my next note is I stabbed myself with shears by accident.
Where?
I have a cut. Literally on my wrist right now.
Oh my God.
I sometimes when I'm in a mode of
scatterbrain,
I cut my hair. And so
right. She does.
I started going this really fast so no one could catch me.
If you see Lyla with a new if you see her with a new, can I say wig?
How dare you call a black woman?
If you see Lyla with the new do, or you see her with a new haircut, most likely you're what happened?
I went through something.
What'd you do?
I literally hated my room so much I deep cleaned it.
Right.
Disgusting. I sent Joe and Nikki pictures. Mm-hmm. It was so bad. And then I was purging all my shit. There was things I got rid of that
I hate when you do that.
I
hate when she does that.
I do it so bad. This is why you're seeing me wear the same clothes. Because I only have 4 pairs of pants.
She does it so manically, and it's things that she's never worn or just bought or something, and all of a sudden it's the bane of her existence, and she has to get rid of it, and it makes me feel anxious. I'm literally there was a time that I had a bag full of clothes, and Lyla will also not be oh, I'm throwing away these clothes. Look through them and see if you want anything. She just gives it away, and so I'm I see bags, and I'm let me look through them.
Yeah.
So I looked through them, and I'm literally there was this one time I'm didn't you just buy this? Didn't you just buy this? And it was me and Lila's mom literally being scolding her because we were you just bought this stuff.
Oh, God. Also, The Glue song and Vampire have been on rotation, on repeat, and I don't know what was happening. Maybe also I saw like a fucking edit of Headshot with the Glue song, and I was like, oh,
I love the Glue song.
And then I'm trying to figure out your birthday present. I have been stressing about your birthday present
Really?
for so long because I'm trying to like always like outdo myself for my previous present. You know, like I just like want to do better. You know, so I was stressing about that. I also have figured out part of Joe's birthday present, so I'm really excited about that.
I always just wait till the month and then I look in those little lists that I make for you guys throughout the year.
Also, I just found out that Zach Bia is 27 years old, and that grossed me out to like the max. I don't know.
27.
He's 27.
He must. I think he was our age. Turned. He just turned because you thought he was our age. Girl, I knew. I knew he wasn't. I thought he was our age. I mean, sorry. What? I just repeated what you said. I said he must have just turned 27 because it was like him and Stassi's birthday in the same time.
Yeah, so that grossed me out. Like, I was sitting on the toilet today, and I was like, oh my God, he is 27? That's so gross for a man to act like that.
She's saying that because if you don't know, Miss Olivia Rodrigo, who wrote the song Vampire Lyla Loves, is singing, we think, the world thinks, society thinks, about an older man that she dated that was obviously... I mean, there's power dynamics, so it's going to be manipulative.
Especially, I don't even think she's 21 yet, is she?
No. I don't even know if she's 20.
Gross.
And Zach Bia is one of those people that she dated that was older, and she also dated that producer.
That cheated on her publicly.
That cheated on her, so I don't know. It could be about both. It could be about either. It could be about both.
Yeah.
But yeah, gross. Disgusting.
It's not so gross. Anyways, those were my like manic Monday thoughts.
I love those. Keep them coming. I like those.
I was like sitting on the toilet and I was like, oh my God, like this and then this.
I love it. Also, what mascara are you wearing?
Oh, fuck. I forgot what it's called.
Are you wearing just mascara? Are you wearing just mascara?
Yeah.
No mascara?
No.
Lala, shut up. Let me see.
You could touch my lashes.
Lila.
I swear to God, I'm wearing...
Those are your lashes?
Yes.
Come closer. Why do you even wear...
Because I like to accentuate my lashes a little more.
You have such long lashes. I'm so jealous.
I know.
Oh my God.
I know. That I'm in like a no makeup era, but
you know, I'm so jealous. I would never wear a lash if I was you.
I'm not wearing lashes.
Oh my God. I was like, is that mascara?
No. Hold on. Let me look.
Oh my God.
I know it's not mascara, but yeah, these are my lashes.
That is so sick and twisted. That is so sick and twisted. But everyone's like, what is Lila's best feature? Lashes. Those lashes, girl. No, just kidding. She's a whole woman of great features. Okay, time to get into the crushes, girl.
Yeah, we have to get in the crushes.
Okay, who was your first like tangible crush that you remember? When's the first time you remember having a crush?
There's lots. My first time like remembering a crush was Fake Life. It was like Peter Pan from the live action, Robin from Teen Titans.
That was my first crush was Robin from Teen Titans.
And then my real life crush when I was a kid that I wore a bathing suit top to show him to school, Samson. I don't know if Samson, I was in kindergarten, so like I like remember certain things.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are like my first like
real
core,
crushes.
like, oh, this is my crush. I like him.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are my first crushes. What about yours?
My first, so I loved Robin from Teen Titans.
So hot.
I loved Zac Efron in High School Musical. Like, I ate that man up. And I realized that was a crush that I had because I watched 17 again this weekend.
Oh.
My sister's never seen it, and I showed it to her for the first time.
That's fun.
And then my first in real life was this kid named Jacob when I was in preschool. I remember him well. My parents used to literally make fun of me as a preschooler for having a crush. They'd be like, did you say hi to him today?
Oh, God, that's so much.
And then the one after that was this kid named Angelo that I went to elementary school with.
I had a crush on a boy named Angel.
Really?
When I was in elementary school. I had a lot of crushes in elementary school, but...
you know what's funny? I had none in middle school. None,
not
I
one.
Did. No.
Oh God.
Names were said.
I will believe that one.
Yeah, I had none in middle school, and then obviously the debilitating, soul-crushing
high school
ones were in high school.
Oh my God! Speaking of crush, 10th grade crush, we know who it is.
Yes.
Okay. He came up on my feed the other day on Instagram. Beautiful.
You say this every time.
I know, but this time I was like,
no, he's cute for sure.
Cute.
So when you first started having crush, or like, what's your experience been like with crushes and guys, like growing up? Like, I think we have a different perspective because
I had, the thing is with me having crushes, I didn't have high expectations with them because nothing ever followed through.
Fruition, yeah.
And so it gave me like, oh, I just have a crush on him. Nothing's gonna happen. Even when I do tell him, he's gonna be like, go away. I always thought that. And so obviously not that much has happened when I had a crush on someone. Maybe like 1 or 2 times something has happened where I'm like, oh, Slay is working out for me, and then they crushed my soul. Yeah. And so crushes actually crush you. And I'm gonna stick with that.
Oh, good one.
Crush you.
Yeah, I think the same thing. Like, I mean, growing up, I've been a hopeless romantic from the day I watched, like, my first TV show, first movie, whatever. Yeah. Like, I've always been that way, and I always thought life was supposed to be like the movies. Yeah. So I think my expectations were always extremely high and got humbled really quickly. Yeah.
Humbling experiences.
But growing up, I always became the friend of, like, wing womaning all the time.
Me too. I feel like that, too.
So when I did have a crush, I ended up keeping it really silent because I don't know why, but over time, I think I was talking to somebody about this the other day. Over time, it started to feel like something that was embarrassing.
It does. Why do people make it feel like it's embarrassing to like someone?
I can't pinpoint any specific childhood moment where like this happened, but I just feel like it started to feel embarrassing. So I'd keep it inside and then I'd overcompensate by helping my friends. Yes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've done that before.
And so then it kind of set me up for then when I did have like crush big feelings when I was like old enough to like really understand, it was like, woo, I didn't know how to deal like at all.
Yeah. It's scary.
But now I've reached a different point where it's like crushes are fun.
Crushes are fun until like your feelings really get involved. Yeah.
Like, crushes are fun when they don't know. I think.
When they don't know. When they know, I feel like they're just like,
it makes it real.
Oh. And it makes it real. Oh my God, I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking about that like when you know what I'm thinking about when I actually have a boyfriend and it's me announcing, like me being so public about it. I think it's me thinking, oh my God, this is real.
Right.
I think like that's me confirming
something. There's something
about
it being tangible and real that is really, really scary.
It's so scary.
And so I think the fun part about having a crush is like it adds this like filter on life, this like little filter on life that like makes it fun and exciting. Like, do you remember being in school and
dressing up?
Yes, dressing up because you were gonna see your crush that day, knowing his route to class, so you like purposely walked by and like things like that. Like that was like fun. That adds a new layer to life that wasn't there before, and I think that's why it was a blast in the glass. But also, for a long time, no boy ever told me growing up that they liked me.
Yeah, one time it happened to me, and I couldn't comprehend him saying it. I was like, he's fucking with me.
Right? You're like, it's a joke, it's a prank.
Yeah, literally, I was like, no. What are you talking about?
Sucks. But for the longest time, I would tell Lyla literally, and then I jinxed myself, and then it ended up happening. But for the longest time, I'd literally be like, no boy has ever had a crush on me, guys.
Yes. Never. Oh my God, and it happened.
And then it happened, like some weird voodoo magic shit happened.
It was weird. Her words are really powerful. Like,
I'm not even kidding.
It freaks me out.
It's like my manifesting's on 100, but yeah, that's the background of crushes for me.
Yeah.
Background of crushes for you.
They're not like, the best experiences, but
So we're going to talk about some memorable encounters with crushes, exploring magical moments when a connection sparks, and the whirlwind of emotions that ensues. So what's like your most memorable crush story that you have?
Bad or good?
Bad and good. Pick one, two, both.
Okay, so my bad one, and Nikki, luckily enough, gets to experience things with me.
Right.
My most embarrassing moment of crushing on someone was going to get a drink and Nikki leaving me.
Oh my God. No, tell the full story.
Okay, so me and Nikki were at the mall for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why we were so grown up. I don't know why.
Years ago, though. This is years ago.
Like so long ago.
A lifetime ago.
And my mom picked us up because she was like on her way from work, or she was like, "I'll just pick you guys up. I don't really care."
Do you think he listens to this podcast? Why can't I see him listening to it?
Honestly,
shout out to you.
Shout out to you, King.
Okay, go ahead.
So my mom picks us up and she goes, Nikki like reminds her that this person is there at a certain place. And
this person works at a
establishment.
This person works at an establishment, and we found this out at the time. I don't remember how. We were young. We were dumb. We were not this crazy anymore. Okay.
No.
And obviously, in my little plotting and my little wing woman ways, I'm like, oh, like, you know, so and so works at this place that's right by the mall, like, and Lila's mom is all for it.
My mom goes, oh, suddenly I'm like really thirsty.
Yeah, she's like,
so
no, thirsty.
No,
and I'm like, you know what? Me too. I
was like, no. I'm like fighting them. They're both like, it's fine, just like walk in.
We do a little drive-by, remember?
We do a drive-by, and I'm like, oh my god.
We do a drive-by, and I see the silhouette, and I literally start screaming. I'm like, he's in there, like a child. So, I mean, we were.
I was panicking. I was like, my shoes are off. I don't want to put them back on. You're like, get those shoes on right now. And so I get up and I go in, and I'm anxious. And at this time, I had, you know, womanly zits. You know, I was like, oh. Every time I say this, she says that. And so I was anxious and I was picking at my skin.
We go inside the store, okay? And Lyla, if you know Lyla and you know her personality, she doesn't fumble for anyone. She's not quiet. She's not any of that. We go, especially in front of this person.
No, I don't know why I did this. I'm so embarrassed.
And then we go inside, and he's like, oh, you guys are nice to see you. And I'm like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, we just went to the mall. Whatever. We start talking. We start ordering. Then
Nikki's
Lyla,
like, I have to go to the bathroom.
I know. Like, you know, in hindsight, I'm like, should I have done that? But I'm like, I have to go to the bathroom. So then I go to the bathroom and I leave her there.
I couldn't
Lyla, quiet the whole time. And then also so quiet that he asks her, like, what's wrong?
What's wrong? And I was like, nothing's wrong.
Kept asking over and over, what's wrong? Also, I've never seen Lyla like this in my life. Like, I'm like, who is this person? Like, she was a ghost. And she was nervous.
What's
so she
on
was
your face? And I was like, what?
She was bleeding. I didn't say what's on your face in front of him, no?
He wasn't like, you like,
oh, okay. I was like, what's on your face? Okay, I was like, that's fucked up if I did that.
What's on your face right now?
No, are you bleeding?
Are you bleeding? You're like, Lyla. I think she was more like, Lyla, like your face.
Yeah, like.
and then, oh my god. And then he was like, Lyla, like, what's wrong? And I was like, nothing's wrong.
Literally like that.
I literally went, nothing's wrong. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. I went to that area again, and I started getting hot sweat. Like, I was sweating. And so we get it. And we get the leave.
He gave it to us, I think. Oh, you said drinks? Ah! He gave it to us. The way to out it. He gave it to us, I think, for free. Because he felt so bad. And we go inside the car, and Lyla has
a panic attack.
Starts saying the craziest stuff. Has to play the SpongeBob soundtrack just to calm down. It was crazy.
It was
so
the
memorable,
worst thing.
though.
Like, it was like, I'm so glad Nikki and my mom were there. Just to have, like, my safe place right there with me. But I was panicking. I was screaming. I was, like, literally lifting my arms up. I was sweating. I was saying crazy things. Yeah. I was saying crazy things. And I was like, I'm going to be alone forever. Like, I can't do this. Like, this is, like, not fun to have a crush. Like, panic attack down.
Oh, my God.
My poor mother, she's like, I wasn't expecting this reaction. And I was like, Mom, never again. Never again.
It was giving, we're sheltered. That's what it was giving.
It literally was giving, like, my first time out, and I see a cute boy. Like, that was scary.
Literally.
Like, that's his last memory of me. Because I never saw him again.
No.
In person, we never saw him again.
Lala, that was before we did that. Wait.
No, it was after.
No.
Yes. That's how we figured out he worked there, because he took us there.
Wait.
Nikki, I think it was after.
I don't remember the time. I don't even want to mentally get into it. It's giving me anxiety.
No, honestly, I try to black out that day, and then I like look at Nikki, and I'm like, we went through a lot together.
No, the last time he remembers you is that one time we hung out, because that first time he goes, "Oh, are you guys, like, what are you guys doing around here?" or something like that. Like, he didn't know that we
hot. Like,
whatever.
Like,
anyway,
I'm having anxiety about it. Like,
deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths.
It's like his one of his last memories,
right.
in person of me, because I was
I'm sure
like a mess.
he doesn't think about it the way.
No, okay, hold on. I have another thing. When we were at the mall with them hanging out, and he moved my synthetic wig, and it all just went as one.
I'm so glad I did not see that. When was that?
He wanted to see my ear piercings.
No,
I'm not talking about this because that day was a fucking fever
that
dream.
Whole day I've blocked out in my memory. I want you to know I've blocked it out, because if I remember it detail for detail, it's too much.
No, it's way too much.
But it was more of a your thing than my thing. Like, thank God. Like, anyway.
I was really, embarrassed. Anyways, that's one of my, memories of a crush.
One of my memories of a crush. I mean, I've had so many terrible ones. So many. Should I go embarrassing, or should I go,
go whatever
movie,
ooh.
Should I do that one?
You can do a movie one, because I did an embarrassing one.
Okay. So I had a crush on this guy when I was in high school that I don't know where that crush stemmed from. I don't know where I just don't even know how that formed.
Right.
But it was really debilitating, because it was intersected with a terrible friendship I was in at the time.
Yeah.
So the feelings that I was feeling about that friendship, which was intersected with that for multiple reasons. I mean, to be real, she liked him at the same time, allegedly, and it became this whole thing. So that's what made it this really big deal, right? And this friend that I had at the time was crazy, crazy. She put me through the emotional ringer.
Yeah.
And for months. And like Lyla, I kept a lot of things to myself, because I felt really embarrassed of having a crush. I just remember feelings were gross to me. I felt really gross and embarrassed. And so I didn't tell anybody. And then basically this day came along where I had been told for months on months on months. But I'd be when I'd ask this friend, "Do you like him? Just tell me. Do you like him?" She would be like, "No, are you crazy?" Right? And then I'd be like, "Okay, I should believe my friend."
Yeah.
And then finally, months and months later, she tells me when we're walking to her house, she's like, "You know, I have to tell you something." And as a joke, I literally laugh, and I literally say, "Oh, you like da-da-da-da?" Whoever. Yeah. Let's call him, what should we call him?
I almost said...
Let's call him... Let's call him Bruce, right?
Yeah, Bruce.
So I go, "Oh, you like Bruce?" And then she was like, "Who told you?" And I was like, "What?" And then it became this whole thing. And it ended up that day with me crying, and her basically belittling how I felt, and manipulating me and telling me that she's not like me, and that she can get over this really fast, and she'll be over it by the next week, and whatever. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm crying in her bathroom because I'm 16 and I don't know how to deal with my emotions that well.
So sad.
Time passes, and it was basically a long weekend. We come back on Tuesday, right? I'm at school. Everybody's acting so weird towards me in my brain. I'll remember it. I can literally picture it now. Everyone's acting so weird towards me, and I'm like, what's going on?
Was I acting weird towards you?
No, I don't even think you knew.
I don't think I knew. To be honest, I really don't think I knew.
I really don't think you knew. But in that moment, I'm always the type of friend where it's I feel like I'm in the know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel
like I'm always in the know. For me not to be in the know, because I'm also a nosy girl. For me not to be in the know or aware of what's going on is rare. So when everybody was acting weird and I felt like there was something going on I was missing, I got really suspect about that. You know what I mean? And then I remember going inside, going to our one of our mutual friends and being like, everybody's acting so weird.
Right.
What's going on today? I remember it was junior year. I remember we had just had a college meeting that day. I really liked my outfit that day. And she tells me, "I didn't want to tell you this because I was asked not to tell you, but it's been multiple days and I feel like I should tell you."
Right.
And I was like, "Oh, okay." What do you mean? What is it? She takes me to this corner, which I should have known, because everyone cries in this fucking corner.
What corner was it?
From the bathrooms. That little section.
That fucking corner. By the way, when Nikki's saying this and I'm asking her questions, we were friends.
We were.
I want to make that clear. We were friends. I was so out of it. I don't remember half the shit going on. That's why I'm asking.
When I tell you, like, I had to retell this story to Lyla, like, 2 years ago, just because, like, I don't know, for a long time.
I still don't think she told me.
No,
there's no
literally
fucking
no way. Well, because she was wrong. But yeah, so she takes me to this corner where everybody cries, and she literally tells me that this friend of mine that I'd asked time and time again if she liked the same guy that I liked, time and time again. There's so much more context to this, and like, girl, there's a million story times in this, so take it as you will. It could be a 4-hour episode. It could be a 4-hour episode. But this girl that I'd asked time and time again, basically, when she told me, I'll be over this by the end of the weekend, she was not indeed over it. Nope. They were indeed now dating.
I swear on my life when I say this.
Yeah.
No fucking way she told me this. No recollection of her saying this to me, which I don't have a good memory anyways from high school. But still, like, I feel like I would be like,
you would know.
I would remember
You would literally be like, what?
Like, I'm so confused.
I think she kept the people out of the loop that she knew were going to literally be like, huh?
Yeah. There's no fucking way. I'm just like throwing that out there. I don't remember this at all.
And I have very crisp memory. So even if it was tried to, like, that story was like told to me now and like tried finessed or
twisted,
I would know that's wrong. Yeah. Like, I remember it like the back of my mind. And it happened to me. And it was so, like, that was my villain origin story. When she told me that, first of all, I laughed at first because I was like, this cannot be my life. And then second of all of the memories of her, like, telling me all this crazy shit for months and months and months and months and months and months and months.
Manipulating it.
And telling me, like, making me feel so terrible about having a crush and like all of these things. Poor me. Like, like me in high school, I was so like naive and so
sad.
Like, for me to even tell my friends that I had a crush was like so rare. Like, I just couldn't even believe I had the guts to do that. Even though at the time when I told her that, she was like, why do you anyway? So yeah, when I was told that, obviously I did the Nikki thing, which is I did the dramatics, but I felt vindicated. I have no regrets.
To be fair, you have every reason to feel the way you felt. Yeah. Your feelings are valid. It's just the idea of you doing this is so funny to me.
It was for sure. Okay, so it was a buildup of months and months and months.
I agree.
And so this was my breaking point. Yeah. So when I heard that, I laughed, and then when it was told to me in like the details, whatever, were told to me of like how it happened and whatever, I just started to feel like an idiot. Yeah. I started to feel like an idiot, and I started to think everybody was conspiring around me.
I understand
I'm like,
that.
he's conspiring, and she's conspiring, and all my friends are conspiring, and I feel like an idiot. So I went outside. I'm like, I can't be here any longer. Middle of the day at school. Yeah. Snatched my bag. She was like, the friend was like, where are you going? What are you doing? Where are you going? I stomped my way out, literally leave. My other best friend at the time, didn't say anything to her. That's how you know I was mad. Destiny. Yeah. Never said anything to her because I'm just thinking everybody's against me. Right. And so I'm like, tears are forming, eyes are watering. It's like dropping down one by one. I know I want to sob so bad. So what I do, I called my mom. I said, I'm sick. Literally, like the most monotone. No, like works. Yeah. No, like my
I don't feel that I'm sick.
I'm sick. Mom's like, okay. Call an Uber and literally like dart out of school, sob the whole way home in my Uber, cry the whole night, just so 16.
It's such a 16-year-old thing, so that's 16. Why I'm like, it's so fine to react that way. It's just unfair that, you know, the situation was manipulated.
Yeah. I definitely think I've had multiple crush situations. I've had like very sweet, innocent, nice ones. Yeah. I've had like,
this one was bad,
personality altering ones. Ooh. Like this one. And first of all, I give this man no credit. He has nothing to do with this. He's literally like just a placeholder for the situation. Yeah. It would have happened with like any guy. It's not like he was like,
the person was a fucking, you like him, oh I like him too. Right. So it could have been fucking any of us.
He was a very communal man. Yeah. Let's say that. Boy.
Do you think that boy considers the friend as an ex?
No.
Okay, good. Okay, I was thinking about that. I was like, I wonder if he ever like thinks that.
Anyway, so that was like the catalyst to like a big shift in the way that I viewed crushes going further on. Because then when I went to college, I had crushes, and I've had crushes since, and none of them have been as awful as that. So
yeah, my most impactful crush was, you know, the devil himself.
Do we have a name for him?
I don't have a name for him.
Let's call him, okay, Bruce. And
which one do you think I'm talking about?
Oh,
I'm talking about yeah.
Oh.
I think he was most impactful besides fucking Demon.
Demon.
I think that he was a little more impactful than Demon.
Right.
Because both feelings were involved. You know, it was like a more mutual thing with us. So that's why I think it was more hurtful.
I think like crushes are so weird also because I feel like it brings like the child side of me comes out at that time. I can be in my self-love journey, protecting my peace, on my shit, and then as soon as I find a guy cute, what comes up? The insecurities, the things like that. Like
absolutely.
It's like wild.
Yeah, having a crush can make you feel very insecure.
A lot of mixed emotions, a lot of things like that. Well, okay, what makes you like have a crush on somebody? What makes you where does it stem from?
Okay. The one that I had a panic attack with, that we went and got something with.
Yeah. Can we call him like Stanley or something?
Stanley. Yeah, Stanley, when we went to go meet Stanley at
even though why do I feel like mine's more of a Stanley and yours is more of a Bruce?
Yeah, we could switch. I don't care. But you said Bruce.
Yeah, go say Stanley.
Okay, so when I went to Stanley's place of work.
Yeah.
When I'm talking about Stanley, sorry. When I first discovered my crush on him, I called Nikki and I was like, I have something to tell you. And let me tell you what like really locked it in for me. It is so embarrassing. He had keys on his hips, like buckled into his hips.
If you're watching this and we see you post with those keys again, we know that you're listening.
Yeah, we know. Anyways, yeah, we know. But watch.
I know.
But I literally called her. I was like, I don't know. And then I started. She's like, what like made you think of this? Like, why now? Because I've been trying to push for this for years. I literally described her.
Like, literally said, I literally shipped them for
years. Like 11th grade.
Since 11th grade had shipped them. Lyla didn't tell me this until like 29. Like we were 19 or something.
20 and
when we were like 19 and 20, she told me this, and I was like, what? I'm like, what triggered this? We haven't seen him.
No.
We don't go to school with him.
No.
Nothing.
And I literally told her, and she was like, what? Like, that doesn't make sense. But now, like, with crushes, it's honestly their personality.
Oh, 100%.
Like, looks are so, like, last to me. Mm-hmm. And it literally, like, if you make me laugh, I'm like, wait a second. Wait. Like, if you're giving me any actually idiot type of attention, recently it's been like, hey, and I'm like, oh, wait.
You're like, wait.
Hey.
I like when people say my name, so.
Sometimes when I hear my name, it, like, cringes me out. Like,
really?
Me saying my own name. Like,
I know
hi, I'm Delilah.
Really doesn't like her name to be said.
It's just, like, shivers. Hi, I'm Delilah. And I'm like, oh, Delilah.
I think for me, what's shifted is, like, before... And, like, I'm still fighting these demons. But, like, when someone was literally... Not anyone, but when a guy was, like, just, like, nice, like, a cute guy. Or somebody that's, like, cute. Was just, like, nice to me.
Yeah.
I would, like, get a crush on them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just, like, their kindness.
Which I think goes for a lot of girls. But now, it's shifted. And it really is how someone makes me feel in our conversation and in our interaction. That I like. Sure, looks do play a part. But if the combo is not there, babe, it's not for me.
Yeah, I'm
a big conversation person.
Yeah, she's a very big I'm a little awkward with conversation because I'm like, I'm scared I'm gonna like lisp or stutter or do something. So like, if he's a good conversationalist, that's nice because then I can respond with his little questions and stuff. But also humor.
Lyla loves humor.
Oh, God, a man can make me laugh, and I'm like, oh, my God, when are we going on a date? Like, when are we going to get married? I love him.
Oh, my God.
But, yeah.
That's any crushes now?
No. No. But...
Real life?
No.
Oh.
No.
It's coming up. It's
going to happen. But do you have any recent crushes?
I don't think I do.
Oh, it like waved over.
It's okay. A couple weeks ago, I think maybe just it was circumstantial. And maybe it'll be circumstantial again.
Like when it comes back.
It'll come back when it's like in front of me.
Yeah.
But because it's not in front of me and it's like a little further away right now. It's like, it's just like I don't feel anything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm also in a space now where like they really like before I could pull a crush off of nothing. Like,
right.
Nothing. I could let that crush grow off of zero.
Yeah.
Now I need a little something to make it work.
I need a little interaction.
I need something to keep it going too.
Yeah.
I can't live off those just like 1, 2 flirty moments anymore. I can't do it. I'm getting older. What can I say?
Getting up there in age.
Need a little effort. Okay, guys, we didn't realize how long we were going to talk for, so there's going to be a part 2 where we answer your questions, and we're going to ask you most likely on the Dysfunctional Diaries site. Also, we have an announcement in the next episode.
Oh my God, we do. I'm so excited for this next announcement.
Yeah. Okay, love you guys. Thanks for listening.
Bye. Part 2. See you later. Adios, amigas. Same time next week.
I don't know where you're going with that.
I hate that we do that at the same time.
Which button is it?
The blue one, the light blue one.
Oh.
Bye. I'm a virgin.